What is up, drifters? I hope everyone is having a fantastic day today. Today we're going to be looking at update 2.15. This is the PTR version. So for everyone on Steam or PC, you are able to run the PTR version. But everyone else on consoles or Nintendo, you can just watch this video to see what is going to be coming out in CarX in the future. So we have updated car physics. So basically all this means is you're going to have to retune like 99% of your cars. We have two new cars, the Arena and the Sensei. I'm quite looking forward to the Sensei. We have new body kits for the Shadow XTR, which no one really cares about, and the Falcon RZ, which I'll show you later. This is RX-7. We have new XDS configurations, which no one cares about. We have the ability to install different engines in cars. So previously we were able to do this through Kino Plus. But I've got something interesting to show you guys later on in the video regarding engine swaps. We have new differential types, which I'll basically tell you guys how that's gonna work, because there is some changes, and I'll basically give you guys some tips on which one's the best for which scenarios, etc., because they are based on real life differentials. Advanced controller settings, no one cares about. Sounds, no one really cares about. And top 32, no one really cares about. So let me quickly show you guys the Falcon RZ. So I believe that is, yeah, this car. It's got a new body kit, CarX Street body kit. It looks is super aggressive. Maybe if you wanted to do some racing, then you could equip this body kit. But for me, I don't think I'll ever use it in my life. Yeah, so now we can go. I want to go look at the new cars. I understand the one is a class 1, so if you're still new to the game, you could get this car. 5,000 monies. Yeah, it looks pretty basic. I'm not sure what this car is in real life. But I'm gonna quickly throw on a quick tune and then let you guys know what it's like. So I'm back. I've played around a little bit with the car and the tuning. It's actually a solid car. The Arena sounds like a bit like the 1J from the other cars. But now what I want to show you guys is the engine swaps. So if you go into engine mods, that's what they're calling them at the moment, and you just right click, you can change the engine. Obviously they've done new models and stuff like that, which is absolutely sick, and the sounds are pretty great. One thing I hate about this is you have to do like little tasks to get these parts. So I'm probably never ever gonna get the parts, because a lot of them is like do a time attack or single player drift or XDS, and I mean majority of the people that play 90 adhesion just play Red Rock, so no one's ever gonna get these or is gonna care enough to get these. So I'm pretty sure everyone's just gonna revert to engine swaps via Kino again. Like I'm saying, this is very sad in actual fact. They should have just made it that you could buy it. I don't know, it's just, that's gonna be so annoying. But otherwise, yeah, they've done a great job on the models and the sounds. They've messed up hardcore with the not enough parts thing. So yeah, now let's go and take a look at the other new car. I believe it is class 4. Yeah, we have the Sensei 800k. It's nothing. Again, we're gonna go and check out the engines. See, they have maybe some different engines. So I realized that one engine is less. But also you have to again do tasks, and again this is, you have to do tasks for each and every single car. It's not like you get 5 parts and then you get the engine, you can put it in whatever car you want. So yeah, it's really annoying. yeah, let's go and see the body kits for this car because I'm quite excited for this car especially. Kind of like a JZX platform. Um, some crazy stuff. Oh, I like this one a bit. So I'm gonna also quickly go and tune this car, and I'll let you guys know what I think. Yo, what is up, guys? So I'm back. I just messed around with this car. It is also driving a lot like the other JZX chassis, and I'm very happy with how it drives. The cars that are coming out, the more recent ones, they have a lot better physics and a lot more pleasant to drive than older cars. They did say that they did change some things with the physics, so I'm looking forwards towards tuning some of the much older cars that were released in CarX. But now what I want to talk to you guys is the differential types. So there's 4 different differential types that CarX has brought out, and I hope that I can explain them very easily to you. I'm gonna break it up into the first 2 and the second 2 because the first 2 are quite simple. An open spool type is used in a lot of different cars, and it's basically a 50-50 split between the rear wheels. And a spool differential type is used a lot in 4x4s. It's also a 50-50 split, but obviously now it's a lot more strengthened and things like that. So these two, you won't actually see a difference when playing in CarX. I don't know why. We have the open and spool differential types in a drift racing game. Maybe just one of them would have been fine. Now let's get to the vicious LSD. Um, so one thing I noticed here is they are measuring it in newtons per millisecond per radian, which is incorrect. Normally we just measure it newtons per meter, which is torque. So I'm kind of confused why they're using such a complicated measuring system. But basically, with this, you can kind of decide on the percentage. So I like to think as this bar is the percentage of power that is allowed to go to the rear wheels. So at obviously at larger angles, um, we like if for 90 adhesion players we want 100 newtons per meter, because then there is never ever like any power loss at the rear wheels. But if you are gonna start doing like competitions, maybe CDS or VDC or VDS or whatever, then you maybe want to reduce it a little bit so that when you are at large angles, that the power kind of dips down, so you get more grip. Um, yeah, and now considering the clutch-based LSD, this is getting extremely technical. Even I'm not 100% serious. All I know is that you get now with this type of clutch 1.5, and 2-way LSDs where you can basically control when and how much power the rear axles will receive. I wouldn't even suggest it. Maybe for wheel users, just use the vicious LSD. It's very similar in the sense that you can lock the coast and lock the power, and this is basically the same as what the vicious LSD is doing now. So that is it for the new update for CarX, which is version 2.15. I don't think that this update is gonna revive the game completely. I think it's gonna be again, everyone's gonna play it for 2 weeks like crazy, and then it's kind of gonna die. I mean, CarX recently has been dying quite a bit because of CarX Street being delayed again, which everyone is not happy with. And they're kind of adding senseless updates. Um, I mean, the CarX community really has just been asking for maps and better optimization and no desync. I mean, there's lots of people that still play this game, but it's more like the annoying things that are kind of getting to us, which is not gonna keep us playing for too much longer, especially since some other more popular drifting games are coming out, and the Assetto Corsa is becoming a lot more playable on controller for pretty much anyone. So that is my opinion.
Yes.